Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control. And if you can take it, all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. No way you can shake me. I am heavy debt. No way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me.
Hey everybody, this is Easy, and welcome to my new Let's Play series, Let's Play Final Fantasy X. In this Let's Play series, it's going to be slightly different style than normal. This is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games, mainly because it's the first one that I ever played. So, I'm also going to make fun of it because it's just easy to sometimes. And while I'm sitting on the screen, I was like playing with the little cursor because I like the little sound it makes, that whoop whoop sound. But yeah. Like I said, I will make fun of this game a little more than I usually do. That's just because I've played it enough times and it's too easy to make fun of based on the way the game goes. So, let's begin. I actually will also talk through cutscenes sometimes in this LP because they're actually really long. Here, this is the same video I showed you from the trailer, only it has some little extra stuff to it. There's 3 weapons right there, but yet there's total of 6 people sitting in the circle. Which begs the question is, where are their weapons? We don't know any of their names yet since the game has just started. And there we see a girl crying on screen. I do love the music for this game, so if I am quiet at some points, it's because I want to listen to the music. Do you like the little light things up there in the sky? And I'm going to try to avoid all spoilers for the game, so don't worry about that at all.
Listen to my story.
Why should I? What about your story?
This may be our last chance.
For what? You gonna fill me in there, man? What's your last chance for? Oh, there's the title screen. I guess I can get filled in. That's just like this game. They give themselves cliffhangers, which really isn't what you should do in a game like this, but they do it anyway. Where's this? Welcome everybody to Zanarkand, the first city we see in the game. It's also known for having rolling advertisements for their streetlights. Or is that a TV screen? I don't know, but it's just spinning in a circle. Who's that? And why was she invisible? What's going on, game? And here we meet our primary protagonist. You do get to name him, actually. His default name, which I'm going to keep, is Titus. or Titus, but I'm going to call him Titus just because that's what I've always called him. So I'm going to stick with that.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
And that's where you get a chance to name him. I was thinking of naming him EZ just because it's my Let's Play, but I decided against it.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you,
So
okay?
you're trying to score a date with 2 chicks at the same time while
What
about to
seat?
play a game.
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Well, that guy seems to be getting around a little bit. Gets around a lot, doesn't he, guys?
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too.
Take it easy.
And we actually have to walk in the middle, and I used to figure that out stuff for
Well, gotta go.
being lucky.
Cheer for me.
Yeah, but
2,
whatever.
3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
I just love how
Maybe
Titus has
tonight,
pants that have one leg
Well, you can't
incredibly
do
longer than the other.
that. I mean, tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Yeah, I promise. Nothing bad will happen. There'll be nothing that goes on to interrupt me from teaching you how to play blitzball tomorrow. Don't worry, folks. There'll be something. He will be teaching you how to play blitzball tomorrow. I've always wondered, why are the buildings dripping water? Isn't that a bad thing if your buildings are leaking? Or look like torrents and waterfalls? I don't know. It doesn't sound like a good thing to me. I would not want my building to leak. Who's that? Why is he just picture of the guy standing on the wall?
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard
Who
the
are
news.
you?
Our hero, Jecht, gone. Vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you
Zanar?
thinking?
Your name is Zanar, really?
I went running straight back home. We sat up talking
Well,
about
all he really
Jecht
says
all
there, I
night.
skipped through it because I didn't want to listen to it all. He mentions the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today, and Jecht is the name of your father.
Make way, make way.
He's being in his memorial tournament.
Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late.
I love this part right here.
Hey, let go.
Nobody's touching you, you idiots. He's scared of invisible phantoms touching him. Jesus. I really do just love this song right here that comes up next. I love this part. I'm going to be quiet for some of it, but I will butt in with a comment every now and then. How do you get up there? No, how do you get all the way up there? No one else can do it. How do you get up there? Who is that? Ah! It's a tsunami! It's a tsunami with something inside of it. Ow. Ow. Or shouldn't that make all the water come out of the pool there? I'm not going into the physics that the entire game breaks with an underwater sport, but okay. Yeah, like that's possible. I jump 20 feet in the air out of water. This tsunami wave is shooting you! Ah! I got nothing! After that debacle, how many people are actually left alive in this city? Well, apparently all of them, because they're running out. How can something that big absorb the entire city and nobody gets hurt? Most kick-ass character in the game.
Here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, don't answer me. Just walk away. Just walk away. Hey, it's the little kid again. Where does she keep coming from?
Huh?
It begins.
The world's kind of frozen.
What?
Don't cry.
I'm not.
What the?
I agree with that comment. What the?
Hey, wait!
See where Oren's the most pimp character in the game? Everyone's running one way and he runs head first into the
Not
guy.
this way.
Look,
There's FMV translation there.
we called it sin.
Sin?
Yes, folks, that is our villain for this, the primary villain for this game. Sin. They couldn't think of another name, so they call him Sin. That I've always found hilarious. Now, there will be some That's how he fights.
Take it.
How the hell is this guy how does this guy get any chicks with that? Shit. Can't even hold a sword.
From Jacked.
My old man.
Oh my god. Like I was saying before, folks, some people may argue that Sin is not the primary villain in this game because there's somebody else that we'll get to a little later on in the game. And I love how he masters how to use the sword in like 2 seconds.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
This just teaches you how to use the battle system. You see on the right side is the meter. Shows you who gets to attack in turn. It's very helpful later on.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the
But
ones
in the
that matter.
early parts of it, it really doesn't matter because you can't really die. I mean, you can, it's just almost impossible to die. I mean, 'cause if you die, you need to work on your game a lot because you should never die in this. That was a random cutscene, that really was. Now, in all the time I've played this game, I've never figured out what this was. But to me, it looks like a sword in the ground. And, oh, it's a demi monster. Oh, great. The demi does 1/4 of your current HP, not ever being able to kill you, which means this boss,
Get out of my town!
you can't,
Some can't wait to
love that line,
die.
which means you cannot die to this boss. Because the game makes you use this overdrive, and in order to use Orange Overdrive, you gotta hit this button sequence in that time period. Titus Overdrive, which we will get to in this fight, is different. I'll explain that when it gets up. Titus Overdrive actually comes up right after this hit. And you see he's got sword play as his. Spiral Cut is his first one. He gets a total of 4. And you gotta stop the little cursor inside that little gray area, which is very easy at the start. But later on line you get in the game, it gets really hard. Orange has 4 overdrives too. So, but orange overdrives are harder to get than Titus's. Titus, you actually have to just use it 10 times, 30 times, and 60 times respectively to get all your overdrives. Orange, you won't know how to get yet. There's another way, there's a special way to get orange overdrives, which will be explained much later in the game. I mean, much later in the game, like 20 or so episodes from now. I will not be getting all the ultimate weapons in this. I will not be doing that in this LP. Mainly because it's just really, really grating, and I don't want to deal with that. And I've never gotten them all before. I've gotten all but one. I just love the way that boss dies. I really do. He's also one of the only monsters that does not disappear. Sorry for the recording static there, that was the recording software. And that does it, folks, for episode 1. I wonder what happens to Xanarkand. I have no idea. Hope you enjoyed, and have a good day.